Hello again. So I'm back at it. I don't have a lot of time, as always. As always, I don't have a whole lot of time, but I'm putting some time into this today. Um, Ta-da! We're back to translating. I want this book. This is taking way longer than anticipated, but I'm okay with it because I still want the book. So I'm gonna put the work in that it requires. Their $60 makes more sense, but still no sense. If you sold it for $20 and put it in Barnes and Noble, everyone would read this. You're gatekeeping information by putting it at $60. So still fuck you. I'm still putting it for free. I mean, I'm not. It's literally just because I wanted to have the book on my page. That's it. All right. So this is where we're at. So I was. This is first pass. We were adding the things like the numbers and we were fixing first translation, which was dog shit. The notes are still ass context. We're gonna do that on one more run through. So we're on round two of probably four run throughs. And so this is how far we are. Alright, I gotta pay attention for a hole. It'll stop. It'll have a gaping hole. A gaping hole. This is where we're at. Look at how nice it is. This is how much we've done so far of the second pass. Pass 204. Pass 204. Oh, look at that. Pass 204 going great. Oh, there it was. Bam. Alright, so we were on. This is one page, so this is continuing from this page, which is right here. Where they're saying right here, mid page, this spot, this is where I stopped. And then I had the links for the things that we're using, the book itself, Pico della Mirandola's 1486 900 Conclusions on archive.net. Um, and we're also using the Brown Library's website for the same book. I'm sure you can find it. Brown. Oh, it's right here. All right. So what I did basically is I went back and this is what we're working on now. So this comes up so we can clear all this because I have all this open. And perfect. And then this part, notes we're not doing now, they're just skipping. It needs redone. So then what I did was I was like, all right, Chad, I gotta bring you back up. It has been a while. I don't know when the last video was, but it was a while. I've been doing a lot of things. Dark Souls 2, still gotta get through that. I don't feel like I'm even close. But it's like, yeah, this is what we're doing. So this is extremely what we're doing. So I might as well talk it out. We're doing a strict two-layer reconstruction of Pico's 900 conclusions. What you've been doing: primary source equals image of highest authority. The Latin text is grammar and structure correction, and the English is a clean, faithful translation. No invention, no smoothing. Beyond meaning. Your workflow, I send scanned images, the Latin transcription, and then my rough English attempt, which is on this thing right here. That's what this is, my rough first draft. And we verify against the image first, correct using Latin, output a clean numbered English version, preserve weirdness and consistency, don't fix the text. It's important later because at the end of the book he describes fixes he wants to make, and we're going to put them in as he describes them. So that's important. And then also avoid adding interpretation unless asked. What we just finished, you completed a full section, the Kabbalistic conclusions, 1 through 47. Then the transition page into Pico's own conclusions, 500 total. Oh my gosh, we gotta find it to go. Key rules you enforced and corrected me on. The image is greater than the Latin when conflicting. In Latin, it still governs grammar precision. No invented theology or modern interpretation. Preserves oddities like 10 listing and then listing 12. That's one of the ones that are later described at the end of the book. So we need to bring that in later, but for now, leave it, is what I'm saying. Keep formatted, clean, and consistent. All right, and I was like, wow, I guess it does. I was so harsh. I must have been fucking mean to it in the last one. I don't even remember. It's been so long. So I did the thing. I gave it two pictures. I went from this part and I did this page because it continues on to the next page and it just works best. If it continues to the next page, give it both pages, have it doing both. So then I also gave it the Latin from this page up until the end of that page, which I followed by looking for corpus corporeum and felicius there, and officius, and corpus corporeum, officius, blah 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 blah. And so I was like, bam, okay, so that's how far I wanted to go, and I put that in there. And then I also gave it the same thing from this part where we went to the end. So then I grabbed this to here, and then I also grabbed the next page, because that's why I have it broken into pages on my notes to make it easier. All right, so then with that, I then gave it to this thing, and it went. See, I gave it both of those, and then it went blah 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 blah. This is good. This is all fun and dandy. That's the thing that we wanted. But then also it said this, and I was like, that's good. But instead of saying that, tell me what you fixed, because I don't. Whatever this is, I don't care. I don't care about that. Just tell me what you fixed. And it was told me what it fixed in a lot of words, and I was like, no 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 no. I meant in that tiny space, put the what you said, so exactly like that. And it was like, oh, here's the alignments. I'm like, good, now put it in it. And then there we go, it put it in it, thank goodness. So then I just copied this part. I'm gonna redo this from it because I don't remember where I stopped at. So copied that part. I went to another page, and I was like, oh man, this should be a little longer. Why is it not doing? There we go. A little, bam, that's where I want it. All right, so then I pasted it into here. And then with that, now I can go to the next page. Here, it's coming together. It's coming together. Wait, I already put it together. I already put it together. Uh-oh, where the fuck was I? This right here. According to my own opinion. Yeah, yeah, this is it. Okay, so then from here, I have from there to arbitrary explanation. Fuck. That's not it. Conclusion is paradoxical 17. Let me get back. This is what back is for. Undo. It is there. Okay. And this is where it was just straight up wrong before, according to my opinion, reconciling. Yeah, okay, that's good. Three down. Those who say, okay, cool. Those are it. That's it. So then this fixes this. Following me? You follow me? Good. Then I close this page up because that's still the end. We're looking on this one, actually. That's the end of this page. Like notepad. Alright, and then we go to the next page, and on the subject of, on positing the sixth notion, something in Scrotus and Scotus. Got him, they're together. Then we go to the end, 16 on wording. Here's the physicist. I see physicist right here, I think. And metaphysician, I see that as well. So then copy, and I come back over to the real copy, and I go fuck the old page. Here's the new page. There's the new page, and it says what it changed was it realigned some numbers. There were some missing. It removed non-Latin paraphrases, and it standardized scholastic terms. And I was like, thank you. All right, so now that we did that, we're finally moving on to the next page. Excellent. I'm cutting through it. All right, so now from this point, I'm gonna rinse and repeat. I'm gonna do it like maybe 3 times, and then I'm gonna turn music on, and it's probably gonna go mute for you if you're not here right now. So you should have been here if you want to listen to music with me. But otherwise, get wrecked, nerd. I don't know. All right, so here, this goes to this page. I took the picture, and it goes to the next page, but luckily this page stops or doesn't. Or doesn't. It looks like it does, but this one doesn't look like it has the start new paragraph. Interesting. I almost want to open a new page just to ask about it before continuing. Um, I think what I'm going to do for now, I know what to do. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to take that first shot, and then I'm going to take a second shot of just this. Just that. And then I'm going to put that here, and I want to go from the conclusions, the end of the last one. So I want the end of the last one first. End of the last one. And then go to the next page, the next person, the next set. Freak! Look at that number. That's a big number. That's like 130, isn't it? Jeez. All right. Well, or is that a 50? Am I wrong? Is that an 80? Like the L being a 50? I don't remember. We're gonna find out here in a minute. I believe whatever chat says. Alright, so now I take the conclusions part to the ending of ominous. Ominous alias. Ominous or asus. Could be either. Let me say it again. Let me see it again. Amina alus. Amina alus. Ominous alus. There we go. Actionum. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's it. So then I'm going to take from here, and then it does take the unte from the next page and adds it to this part. So that's cool. Thanks, fam. Alright, so then we take that, and we put it right here. I think there should be... I think there should be a blah blah. One of those real quick. And then also the unte bloop bloop bloop. And then now I've given it that, and now I want to give it I don't even have it on this one. Just starts on the conclusions. And then we're going to the last page, which it already accounted for. It did the same thing, so it also counted to the next page. Yeah. And then I take that, my first draft, put it in there, hit go. Now it should spit out. It should have did the 17th. I need this one on this page. You can never get it to just do what you want. Okay, now it's gone. From a species existing, yeah, that's about right. The singular is not. How many did I go down? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correlium, none. Medium. Oh, singular. I see it. I didn't count down far enough. Singular intellium, right here. Bomb. Although the intellect. There's intellect. Good. It's following. Intransitive action. What's the one I really need to check? Insufficient to distinguish. Insufficient. Distinguish. Got it. So now, I take that whole thing, copy it out of there because it's slow as fuck. It's so fucking slow. Then I move it to the faster moving WordPad, which I enjoy, and I take this part, go back into where I was, finish 16. I think what I'm gonna do, no, I'm gonna keep it. I should put the 17th up here. I should just move it back a page. How big is it gonna be if I move it back a page? It's not gonna fit right. It's not gonna fit right. They did it right. They did it for a reason. No, it could fit right. It's not that long. Choices. Do I put the 17 on this part? This is why people need to be here rather than me doing it by myself. You know, if somebody was here, I could bounce them off and be like, do you think I should put 17 on this page to finish the concept on one page? On this page? Now it'd be on 2 pages anyways. That was a fucking point. It's 3 pages. Move it out. Let's keep it how it is. Let's keep it how it is. So I got that one. But what the fuck? Why did it do that? You know that that's not how I want this to be fucking counted, you ass dick. And look, you stopped counting. Oh wait, no, that's the other one. That's mine. No, at least it's counting. It's counting. You know what? I'm stepping back a sec. That's not 10. LXXX is not 10. Oh, finally, I put it together, actually. Good. Good, good, good. This is how I want. This is how I wanted it. Thank goodness. This is what I wanted. You really got to be careful with chat. It'll throw some. It'll try to slip them through. It'll slip them through. But at least I'm a careful person. I move carefully. All right, so we're back on the one I can fuck with. Drop it all. Now I go back up and I grab. What the fuck? Why are you counting it that way? It's just 17. It's just 17 dot space. That's what it is. I don't know why you're doing all that. Get rid of that. Wait. Did I get... What the fuck? How is it being saved? Oh, it did have that. Okay, maybe I should add those back. Let me add them back. Is that on the ones above it? Oh, wrong fucking. Scroll up. It's not. It's not. Is it on the one above it? It's not. It's not. The fuck? Okay, well then I'm gonna come back and fix that shit. You gotta fight with consistency when you take a long break. That's just part of it. That's how it works. When you take a break, you gotta get it back in the flow, and then when you're in the flow, you can finish it up. All right, so, but it's not doing it here. So I don't want this, and I think that this just doesn't make sense. Then just get rid of it. Yeah, looks good. All right, so now I can take this portion and take it above the edits, copy that shit, And that is officially this page. Transitive under, transitive action. Sounds good. And then I can come back and verify. I should have done this first, I guess. Insufficient distinguish, yeah. Alright, cool. So now I can grab the third page. And you just rinse and repeat. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. So now I come down to this one, and I also come back over here. I grab this one, and then it had like a weird little, that could possibly be the next part of this sentence. So I'm just gonna, just in case, grab that for now. I can delete it if the Latin part says nah. If the brown, I mean. Right now, we go to where I left off here. Ominous. We're going come, 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 come. Oh, back a page. Come. Different Averroes, I see it. And we're going down to habitus. Let me see a word I see really. Proponent. Midway through. Proponent. Habitus, habitat. Doesn't feel far enough to say practical, but it has a lot of the words. Proponent. Habitus, habitat, prefity. I say practicum, spectricum. Oh, man, it does look kind of. That kind of does look like it. Tuad infinium. Intellectus autium. I don't see that though. I see intellectus. Decent practice. No, yeah, decent practice after intellect. No, okay. This is the last one. And then just to check it, the next page, habitus, is part of this part. It's like a, okay, well, it says it is part of that part. I believe them. So we're gonna toss this part. Operations habiti. Just making sure that's the last word. Propant habitus. It is the last word. Ah. Alright, come back up to cum dicit averros. So cum dicit averros to habitus. It's this page, cum dicit to habitus. I'm butchering it, I know. I don't know Latin. You don't need to, you don't gotta tell me. You don't gotta be like, hey, you're saying habitutas all fucked, and I'm saying, I know. I'm not trying to say it right. Oh, man. Oh, okay, so that part's there. This is so labor intensive. Alright, and then then I gotta go back to when Averroes said, come dicit Averroes, and I grab that page, which should already be set well and practical, I see. So that makes sense. So then I come in here and I give it the shitty version, and from the shitty version, it produces a better version, hopefully. Continued. I'll keep the continued. No, because it doesn't say that. It just goes 11. So I'm just gonna go 11. If it said that, I would say that, but I don't. It doesn't say that. But I'll let it think that so it knows, because I can just cut it out. It's fine. It doesn't. It's not. No skin off my bones. Corrected avro, eternity of motion, not cognition. Removed. Added. Yeah, sounds good to me. Looks good to me. Alright, so now I put this all in here and I grab the parts I want and I move them. Habit is directed. Oh, yeah, I did check that. From end. Ah, intellect is called practical. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like its version better. And then when Avro said, let me make sure that's the top of it. Yup, yup. I paste it, and then bam, there it is. And that page is done. On to the next page. Um, practical. Okay, I think something tells me this is practice operate. Yeah, something tells me that's as the page is mentioned, and it looks like it does go to the next page. So we're gonna get this page, this page, and we're gonna get where it goes to on the next page. And then we're gonna grab those from this. I want to move this over here so I can still look at the book while I'm doing this. 24, habitus, that's where we're at. And we're coming down to. Oh, we're going to look for the demolition word. That's a big D. That's a big long D word. There it is. And then it's the. Oh, there it is again. Is it there twice? Oh, it is there twice after a lot. Okay, so no. And then orbo. And then the end of the orbo sentence. We're going to let it finish it naturalist. And then I'm going to put that in here. And then I'm going to add some space. And then I'm going to grab the old version of that page. Old version of this page, I'm pretty sure goes to. Oh, those are the notes. Notes are crap still. Naturala is probably what it's talking. Parva Naturala. Yep, that looks like it's there. So then I'm going to take the old shitty version, plop it right there, and continue. Do you get what's going on? You see this? You see how it's going on? So we got 24. Alright. And I take that little response and I put it somewhere actually fucking useful for editing. And then I cut out the parts I want. And then I put them where they go. Parva Naturally. Look at that. Practical habit. That's what I wanted. Paste. And now it looks like this. Practical habit. Bam. And we're on to corollary, which there it is. Excellent. We're on track. And so now that you get it and you understand, I'm just gonna put music on from here, and so that way you're aware
In the hood, they say, Mad at a stranger.
I'm thinking of stopping here because I do have to prepare for a test tomorrow. But I'm also thinking, where did I start? Where I wish I could skip back to the beginning of this video. 2 hours ago, where was I? 56. I think 2 hours ago. That was probably a bad move. Opening my history. um, it's all the same thing, anyways. I thought this would tell me what page, maybe. Well, I don't know. Where did I start at? I'm 56 now. In 2 hours, how far did I go? I think it was like 30 something. I might have been here. 117. The next one's 80. It is. Yeah, I started right here on 34. So 34 to 56. 22, 2 hours. I can do 11 pages per hour just about. It's the average. And I have, was it 74 was the last page? I have about another hour. A little more than an hour and a half. I have another hour and a half to go. Would 10:30 be fine and give me enough time? Not really. Not really. Um, would I use any more time? I probably just end up going to sleep. What I'm talking about is skipping sleep. I'm just the reason I'm stopped is and not just closing it is because I'm still deciding. I got about 4 more minutes, and I'm willing to like rest my eyes for a second. I might get up and get some water, but I honestly, this is both a good stopping point where I'm at, but I could also bum rush it and get through this version. Let me take a few minutes just to explain where I'm at thoughts wise, just to take a little break on the thing. Because my eyes are hurting. I mean, I use a TV. This is a TV that I'm using right now that I'm sitting right next to. I'm like, what is that? I'm like 3 feet away from it. Oh, my eyeballs. Ugh. Yeah, another hour and a half isn't too bad. And then I can switch up. Okay, so the switch up that I'm talking about is the next version. I'm going to take uh, my section. I'm going to go by the whole section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, not by book, by section. Or like not by page, but by section. I'm going to go and I'm going to do the whole section in chat along. I'm gonna do a new chat as well, so it's not crossing with this one. It'll be a new chat, and I'm gonna new prompt it, and I'll make it smart like I normally do. It'll probably be like 5,000 fucking prompts, and then I'll get it moving how I want it to do it. It's probably not gonna be that much because I think I already know what I want it to do. But I'm gonna have it take the whole section of my English, and I'm going to take just straight from the brown the whole section of the Latin. We're no longer on the book because like I've already done it. I've done it. We triple checked the book versus the thing, and it's right. And so, or if it's not right, it'll show. Like I'll see it. Uh, because I've made it so. And so when we get, so I'm going to give it my version and the brown version. And the idea is I want it to check for the philosophical ideas, not grammar. We're off grammar. Grammar's done. Now we're switching because that's what we're doing now is grammar. Trying just doing our best pass, and then we're gonna now check for the philosophical ideas and just make sure that what he meant is what is being said. And my strictness for grammar didn't mess up the concept, so we're gonna have it check the concept. That's the third run through, is check the concept. And then after we check the concepts, we're gonna go, and I might do this section by section rather than doing a full pass and then a second full pass. The 3 and 4 might happen at the same time. The 3 and 4 sections, or 3 and 4 run throughs. So when I finish that section for checking for the reasons, I'm going to go through for the notes where I'm going to go at the end of the section. I want it to summarize what the fuck it just said in English, like we're talking. I'm talking to my target audience is 7 year olds. For 7 year olds to fully understand what was said above, that's what. That's what we're gonna. So we're gonna have the real intense, as direct as possible Latin translation to English, and then the advanced English to simpleton. And then we'll put that so it'll be like the full section where the pages match correctly. I'm going to try my best to keep it so that way the pages on the Latin page, if you go to page 56 on the Latin page, it will also be 56 on the English page. I'm going to try my best to do that. Other than, never mind, because as soon as I add the notes, it's going to fuck all that up. But I could do the notes at the very end of all of it, but it would be nice to have it easily readable right after the hard to read spots. That way you can go back and read the hard to read spot and really understand it. Because if I did it all at the end, anyone who was just reading it would only read the dumbed down version. Whereas if you break it up, they might actually try to understand what he's saying rather than just the force. Like they might do both. They might do both if you feed it in. And I mean, I don't know. They could read only the harder version, but I just have less faith in that. All right, it's 9:02. Am I going? Am I going? It's another hour and a half. No. You know, I'm not going right now. I need sleep. I have a test tomorrow. So I am gonna go. And I'm probably gonna do what I said. I'm gonna leave my notes again like I did last time, but I'm probably gonna do what I said I'm gonna do for the next video, and I'm just gonna finish this in my own time, probably tomorrow afternoon, but not on stream. I might stream it, but it's not gonna go in the YouTube video. So if you're watching this from the YouTube video, there is more on the Twitch specific. That's always true. Alright. I go page 56, and I'm gonna hit it with this one, and then also I want next page. Nope, don't need that. This one. And then I'm gonna say the conclusions. Nope, nope, boop, boop, boop. Nope. Okay. And then I just need a really long enter to be able to spot it later from a fast distance. A really fast distance, the bigger the better. There we go. So I should be able to spot that. So I should be like able to go as fast as I want and then be like, "Oh, that's fucking it. Found it." Or even if I was like going totally blind and just fucking scrolling past, that was big enough for me to catch it like that. Very nice. Alright, and then I can get back to this page. I can get to this page. I can see left header. Alright, save this. Alright, yep, that's it for today. So when we come back, I'll probably be either a few pages into what I just described or maybe set up to do what I just described. But I'm not gonna do it until I have a couple pages in, so probably a couple pages in. But I'm gonna continue doing what you see me doing now, just not on camera. Alright, thank you for joining. If this stuff interests you, closingstuff.net, my email at the very bottom of every single page, tehlemonking at closingstuff.net, goes straight to my phone. So if you want to send me some encouragement smiles of happy faces or a cool GIF that you've come across or some kind of meme of some sort, keep it short because I'm busy, send it there. Say hi, I don't know, whatever. Comment on whatever you see this on. Like, hit the bell, subscribe, all those things. I'm trying to finish this so I can play Dark Souls. But I'm like a couple more hours away. I'm probably a good like 5 hours away, maybe six from no, from being able to move it to Word and actually turn it into a book from that point. But that's not too long, and then add it to the website, and yeah, so maybe 8 more hours. But you see, it's coming along nicely. All right, bye.